Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. Major League Baseball's 2021 opening day is less than 1 month away. Regular season baseball is almost back, and of course, as it gets closer and closer, teams are starting to focus in on the main goal this season, and that of course is to win a World Series. Now of course, in this video, I want to go ahead and give you guys 6 teams to watch out for in this regular season. Organizations that bring a lot of energy and excitement to the game, and that really have the potential to go very far come October. If you guys are ready for this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into it. 6 fun teams to watch here as the 2021 season nears. Now for the video here, I took 3 teams from the American League and 3 teams from the National League. We're going to start off with the AL and shift our focus to the New York Yankees. The Yankees are, of course, a team to watch out for here in the 2021 regular season. They had a very successful winter, and their main pickup was DJ LeMahieu. They brought him back on a 6-year, $90 million contract. He brings a lot of versatility to this infield, but at the same time, he has been one of the most consistent players in the organization in recent history. Not only did they bring back DJ LeMahieu, but they also added Corey Kluber, Jamison Tyone. Some minor league transactions that are notable here are Derek Dietrich and Jay Bruce. They really improved a lot of different aspects of this roster, not to mention Justin Wilson and Darren O'Day in the bullpen. They have one of the best teams in the American League, let alone the AL East, and they will definitely be fighting for that AL East title come the end of the 162-game stretch. If we look at some of the names in this lineup, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, DJ LeMahieu, Luke Voit, the list goes on and on. There is some great superstar talent here, but the key factor for the New York Yankees in 2021 is health. If their big guys can stay off of the injured list for a significant amount of time, this organization is capable of some incredible things over the course of this regular season. We've seen what this team is capable of in recent history in the postseason. They've made it to the Division Series, the Championship Series, year after year, but just have not had that final push to make it to the World Series and inevitably win it all, taking home a championship title. The last time the team won was in 2009, and they want to get back to that point, add their 28th ring to franchise history. Again, this is a very good team on paper, stacked with some great names offensively, defensively, in the starting pitching rotation, the bullpen, everything. This team is amazing if everyone is healthy. They're going to put up some great numbers here in 2021, but are facing a very competitive American League East division. On that note, another team in the AL East we're going to talk about here is the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, they haven't had a very successful run in quite some time. 2020 was a good year for them, but they lost in the first round of October baseball. Of course, this season they had to make some changes, and a big splash that they made was signing George Springer, a 6-year deal. He is going to be locked in as their starting center fielder. Kirby Yates is coming in to help out the bullpen in the later innings. They traded for Steven Matz from the New York Mets. They have made some significant, noteworthy names. Also, Marcus Semien is joining a very talented and young infield that also consists of Kevin Biggio, Vlad Jr., and Bo Bichette. Blue Jays are a huge threat offensively. Their lineup is rock solid right now from top to bottom. They have some great names to work with in the outfield alongside George Springer. Their infield is incredible. The only problem for them is their pitching depth or lack thereof. They really could use some more starting pitching, so that might be something to watch out for in the trade deadline. And their bullpen is not necessarily the best right now if they want to go super far. However, this team is going to come out swinging the bat game in, game out, and they are going to put up a lot of runs in each and every outing. The Blue Jays are up there. They're in the running for a potential AL East title. They haven't really made it far in the postseason for the past 2 years now. Again, 2020 was their last appearance. They got eliminated in the first round from the Tampa Bay Rays. They are going to be fighting with the Rays and the Yankees here in 2021, but are easily a team that can really go ahead and accomplish a lot and secure a postseason berth. Closing out my American League list for teams to watch out for here in 2021 is the Chicago White Sox. Now, the White Sox made some huge moves this winter. They went ahead and brought in Lance Lynn for the rotation. The now 1, 2, 3 will be Giolito, Keuchel, and Lynn. That's really good. And then they signed Liam Hendriks for the bullpen. Yes, they lost Alex Colomé, but Hendriks has been one of the better relievers in Major League Baseball over the course of the past few seasons. They also have a very young and talented offense. Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert in the outfield, and then in the infield, Tim Anderson is electric, Yoan Moncada, Jose Abreu, who won the AL MVP this last season, Yasmani Grandal behind the plate. This team is filled with talent, and they're going to go ahead and give the other AL Central teams a run for their money. They look to do some great things. They did not get where they wanted in the 2020 postseason, but now in 2021, they are going to make a splash, change things up a bit, and be a very prominent name in baseball. Starting off my National League list, if you've been following Major League Baseball over the course of this winter, you know this team very, very well. It's the New York Mets. Now, the Mets are a huge threat going into 2021. Watch out in the NL East because this organization and this roster looks insane. Of course, they made a lot of huge, noteworthy acquisitions following the end of the 2020 season. They brought back Marcus Stroman on the qualifying offer. They added Trevor May to the bullpen. Aaron Lupus also going to be joining him. James McCann behind the plate was signed to a 4-year deal. They traded for Francisco Lindor and Carlos Carrasco. Albert Almora Jr. and Kevin Pillar were brought in for the outfield. I mean, this team from top to bottom looks insane. They have some great names all over the diamond. Yes, they made some great acquisitions this winter, but they already have some very talented players. Pete Alonso, Dom Smith, Jeff McNeil, Michael Conforto. The list goes on and on yet again here, but this organization is ready to win. Mets previous owner was not a fan of actually spending money, but now Steve Cohen is making this team so enjoyable for fans, and not only that, but he's putting a very competitive roster together. The starting pitching staff looks great. Jacob deGrom is the head of their 5-man rotation. The bullpen looks to be the best as it's been in years. There's just so much hope for this New York Mets team. They are competing in a very, very competitive National League East, but they should have no problem winning games and making themselves a huge name this regular season. Watch out for the New York Mets. They are looking to make some waves. My next NL team here is the San Diego Padres. 2 huge trades for them in this winter were for Blake Snell and Yu Darvish, both guys going ahead and helping out the 5-man starting pitching rotation. But something else, of course, we have to mention here in this video is the Fernando Tatis Jr. contract extension. He is a young kid, one of the main faces of Major League Baseball right now, and locked up for the next 14 years in San Diego. He's electric and brings so much to this team. He is definitely going to be something to watch on a team that will be very successful here in 2021. Other than Tatis, you of course have Manny Machado, Jake Cronenworth, who broke out in his rookie season, Hosmer, Myers, Profar. The San Diego Padres have some top talent on this team, and they are going to set themselves up for a great 2021 run. They made it to the postseason last year. Again, did not get as far as maybe they would have liked to, but they revamped and are ready to go here for this season. The Padres are poised to put up great numbers this season, but that might not necessarily be enough to take home the division title, which is crazy. But in the National League West, for my final team here in this video, of course, the Los Angeles Dodgers, 2020 World Series champions. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been a huge franchise to watch out for in Major League Baseball over the course of the past few seasons. Since 2017, they had 3 World Series appearances in 4 years. They finally went ahead and won it all in 2020. Now, their team stayed pretty much the exact same from 2020 going into 2021, with one exception. They added Trevor Bauer, last year's National League Cy Young Award winner. Their starting rotation, stacked. Their lineup, stacked. They are going to be the best team in Major League Baseball this year. Of course, the Dodgers are easy favorites to make it to the World Series and probably even win it all as things currently stand. If you look at this team, it's very hard to find a weak spot in their lineup, in their rotation, in their bullpen. They are so incredibly good. They are going to put on a huge show in 2021. This is a team to watch out for, to be excited for, and honestly, a team to be thankful for. Unlike a lot of other organizations right now in Major League Baseball, the Dodgers are spending money, consistently going ahead and trying to better their roster in every way possible going into the season so that they can have a lot of success and really make sure that their fans are happy and that their players are successful. This is great. The Dodgers are, of course, a team to watch out for this season. So that ends my list of 6 teams to watch out for here in the 2021 regular season. Now, of course, there are so many honorable mentions here that we did not talk about at length for in this video. In the American League, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. In the National League, pretty much every team in the NL East, the Braves, the Nationals, the Phillies. So many really awesome organizations going into the season, looking to have a successful year and go very far. But in my opinion, the top 6, in no particular order, In the American League, you have the Yankees, Blue Jays, White Sox, and in the National League, Mets, Padres, and Dodgers. Guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what one sleeper team is, in your opinion, down below in the comment section. A team that's going to be under the radar in 2021, but at the same time is able to accomplish a lot. Guys, that's going to end it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.